Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am WolfStalker25, and today I got another action figure review for you guys on the, it's kind of new, Fortnite, Hasbro Fortnite Victory Royale Lynx figure. This figure is really cool. This is my, one of my first of two figures from the Victory Royale line. This one and Ripley are the first two I bought. Ripley, you will be seeing a review over on Thursday on the channel. I did record that review video first, so you're gonna see some possible discrepancies with like how I described certain things about maybe Lynx. I probably just say that I might say I was gonna do it on Monday, but I feel like we need a Monday review this week. We got Christmas coming up at the end of the week. I didn't even think about that in Ripley's review, so Merry early Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. We will have a video probably on Christmas Eve as well as maybe Christmas Day, since I got a lot of videos to do. I'm recording a lot of these on the 16th right now, but enough of all that. We're going to get into the figure itself. This is Lynx. This is the new Victory Royale Fortnite line of figures. She is a feline cat-looking character. Now, this is deceiving because of the lighting. This is all a very dark grayish black. Because of the lighting, it looks a little lighter than it actually is. So yeah, this is also a light gray here, but very nice detailing here, with the sculpt. Sculpt's good. You got a lot of just stamp on or details on it, like with all the little arrows here. You got the fade going between between black to light gray. You got the little detail, flower patternish stuff going on the chest and on the side right there. Got a lot of details on there. Got another bit of stamp work up on the head. You got the blue paint on there. You got the weird back bling, which I leave in the bin because I don't care to have that on her. And then the same thing with the legs. You have the more of the triangles again, and then you got more the detail on the side of the leg here. So a lot of detail, a lot of decals and stamp-ons and stuff like that. Really nice. But let's take a look at her accessories really quick. We'll first start with the back bling because that is my least favorite thing about the figure. You do have this weird little ugly teddy bear doll thing. Don't like it, so it's going off to the side. But it's, if you're into that, it's probably something that came with the figure in the game. You do get this really cool harvesting tool, which is very nice. I like the silver, gunmetal on the ends of it, and it's got some very nice sculpt work in there with all the lines and everything, and the gunmetal at the end. Pretty cool. And then you do get her weapon, which they gave her I think the P90 SMG, which is really nice. I like the green paint on it. I like the sculpt work. It probably could have used some dry brushing or maybe some gunmetal in there, some silver up in there somewhere. But I mean, a customizer can always have some fun with this gun. Very nice. Do like that. Now we've already taken a look at the sculpt work. I really like the sculpt on this figure. I think it's probably the highlight and high point of this figure. Now we'll take a look at the articulation. The head can move up and far that much. You do get her looking down that much. She does have neck, a really nice head tilt range and everything like that. This is not articulated up here for the little head braid thing. And then you do have a neck joint as well, so you do get neck articulation as well as the head articulation. So you gotta be careful if you're trying to remove the head. This is something I tried to do. I removed the entire neck, but at some point I do want to remove the head because I think this could be a good figure for Black Cat or I guess Catwoman. Yeah, Black Cat or Catwoman. I think I've seen people use Mezco Catwoman heads on her, and they look pretty good. Now the arms do go up that far. This is a hard piece right here, so it is in the way a bit. You do have an upper thigh or upper bicep cut, not thigh cut. Jeez, no butterflies. Could do a full 360 with the arm because this is, even though it's a hard plastic and it's in the way, it does move with the arm itself. so it's very nice. Do have double jointed elbows on a female figure, which is crazy. They literally started this line with a female figure having double jointed elbows. That's something that the Marvel Legend team barely gets to with their female figures, so it's very nice that we got that here. You do have the vertical uh, wrist hinge, and then you do have swivel at the wrist as well. Very nice. Now we do get a diaphragm joint with this female figure here, which is something that like we only get on the females from Marvel Legends. So you could go back with it, you go forward with it, you could get some nice side to side. So very nice. Got a lot of movement there, but that's not all. We do get a lower waist diaphragm, like waist ball joint as well. So that's very nice. Another thing, you do get the tail, which is on a ball as well. Inside the back, you can remove it. So if you don't want the tail on the figure, you can take it off, but it can do a full 360. It gets a little bit of tilt side to side. You can bring it up, down, side, a lot of movement there. Legs do go up that far, pretty dang good. Do go back that far, really good. As a female, like cat feline figure, you want all the range of motion you could get. You could basically do the entire full splits. Do get a thigh cut right here at that point. Double jointed knees as well, really nice, gets back that far. And then the ankles do go back that far, forward that much, and you do get a little bit of ankle pivot in there as well. So very nice. This is an insanely well-made female figure. The only thing really wrong with this thing articulation wise, at least in my opinion, is because of the feet being so small, it makes her very hard to stand sometimes. So she does fall over a little bit, and there's like a bit of a gap right here on my side on this figure as well. Between like the plastics, like as you can see, this one's a lot closer. This one's got a lot more of a gap on that leg, which it's not really that big of a deal. But yeah, the biggest problem would be the feet with her standing. But since she's so thin, it's really fine. But like the sculpt work is fantastic on this figure. This is probably like the best figure from this like line. She does stand just about 6.25 inches tall to the top of her ear. No, never mind. She's right at 6 inches. So, 6 inches tall. Very nice. But overall, this figure, for being, the first wave of these figures released, she is phenomenal with everything articulation. She's got everything you could want on a female figure. Really great and awesome details. Here she is, though, next to your Figma Samus, as well as your Mezco Stealth Iron Man. And then bring in another character that has a Fortnite skin that looks just like this. We got our Mafex Batman, our Reveltech All Might, which he's way taller, as you can see, he's off screen. And then we got our, let's see, who else? SH Figuarts Goku. And then we got our Jazzwares Halo Spartan Collection Master Chief. So there we go. There's your height differences with them. So she stands, as about where you'd kind of expect with her to be. Here she is with your Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Red and your Star Wars Black Series Captain Rex. So pretty much in line with them. Shorter than Lightning Collection, shorter than Black Series. Actually, wait, hold on. She might be taller. She's like at the same height as Lightning Collection. But I think that would put her, just shorter than Rex. So, and then you got your Marvel Legends Retro Collection Spider-Man, which he's taller by a little bit. So, there you go. That's your look with your other lines. We're going to take a look at our next to some other quick Fortnite figures. So here she is with our other Fortnite figure from the Victory Royale set. This is Ripley. You will have a review coming out for him on Thursday. If you are interested in that, here's what they look like together. They look pretty dang good. I really like these two figures. I didn't get, I believe it's Midas and the Psycho Agent, maybe. I can't remember if that's his name or not. I did see the Psycho Agent the other day when I was out with Nate looking around, so I might pick it up at some point, but I don't really like the triple fingers that it's got, so maybe if I could replace the hands on it with like one of the Marvel Legends sets, that'd be a little bit more appealing to me. But I kind of am tempted to pick up Midas. He does look appealing. And then here Lynx is with another character. This is the scientist from Jazzwares, not the Hasbro Victory Royale one, because that one's not out yet, but I'm probably going to get it. I will do a review on the scientist probably next week, I want to say, so keep on the lookout for that. I think he is a new figure from this year, so you will see a review on that one at some point. So, yeah. Overall, though, for the price point of $20, $22.99, something like that, whatever Lynx is, I think the Victory Royale line is a little low on accessories because I don't think these characters come with alternate hands, but you don't really need them for these figures, honestly, as long as they could hold all the weapons that really Fortnite has to offer that they make. You know, that's really all you kind of need. You don't really need fists, you don't need like open hand stuff like that, because you're not going to do that in Fortnite unless you're doing like trying to mimic an emote for the game. But I think for the price point of $20 to $22, this is pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's pretty damn good because of the amount of detail that you get on this figure itself. The sculpt work is great. It's all new. It's not going to be reused from any of the other Marvel Legends or anything like that because it's not part of those lines. It's an amazing figure to lead off with, and it gives me a lot of hope that the Fortnite Hasbro line is going to do really well because this character is awesome. Now the boxes are different. I did mention this in the Ripley review. This is the box with just a small plastic window, so there is, you know, possibility that there might be errors on your figure that you can't notice because of the box being different or there being like things swapped in it. Now, one thing that I do notice is there are some areas where like the triangles kind of start to like bleed together, as you could see there. But I mean, with how much like detail is on the figure and how big, like much is like stamped on there and decals are on there, I think it's pretty good. I think it's fine that there's a little bit of overlap on triangles here and there because it's not going to be 100% perfect, especially on a $20 figure. This is pretty good for what it is. Especially with the amount of detail that you get on like the back of the figure too, where it like still goes up the back of the arms, because if this were like Marvel Legend or Black Series, they probably would not have that detail on the back of the arms, probably. I mean, there's a good chance where there wouldn't be the detail back there, but you never know. I think this is a good showing though, so for 20 bucks, pretty good. I do recommend her, especially if you want to use her for like, you know, an armored version of Black Cat or Catwoman. I mean, you could always do that too, pop the head off and try and put one of those heads on there, and there you go. Good body either way for customizing, and it's just a pretty dope looking armored female like cat figure. So that's gonna do it for me today and for this video. I do recommend this figure. I will say I think this is a great release, but if you did enjoy, would always appreciate a like as well as a subscribe, and comment down below. Did you get this figure? Are you tempted to get this figure? If you are, I think it's worth it, especially if you get it on sale, because I'm sure it will drop on sale. So if you've done both of those things, if you've liked and commented or subscribed if you've done that already, thank you very much. I do appreciate you a lot. It does help out the channel a ton, and I'm going for that like 150, 200 subscribers now, so you know, haven't had a full year on the channel yet, but 2021 was a pretty great year so far for figures, and I'm gonna have a hard time doing my top 10, let me tell you that. So I will see you guys tomorrow, where I will actually be reviewing the Halo 2 Jazzwares Master Chief for the Spartan Collection, so that'll be tomorrow. Then we got the Enigma on Wednesday, and then we're going to have Ripley on Thursday, and Christmas Eve, I don't know what I really have planned for that. That might be an SH Figure Arts Goku, maybe, so we'll see. I've got a lot of stuff still to review because I want to get as much reviews out as I can before the end of the year. So I got a ton of top 10 stuff for you guys to go back and watch when I do my top 10 of the year for all these different action figure lines. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the review. So bye everyone. Have a good one.